Welcome back, humble traders. Today I'll be doing a technical breakdown on Prosus, ticker symbol PRX. If you are new to the channel, remember to take a second to give the video a like and subscribe, as you greatly help out with the channel. Do note that I do not provide any buy or sell calls, but instead focus on the potential traps set up by the market makers. Without further ado, let's take a look at Prosus. Prosus is currently up around 4.5%. It's currently trading around 53.13. So if you can look, we are actually potentially trending up. You can MACD is looking quite good, so there is a potential more upside ahead. So let's just take a look at the 1 hour chart to get a better idea of what exactly is happening now. So if you can see that Prosus, we had a very good first wave up here after a correction. So this is the first wave up. As you can see, the first wave up is from here all the way up here. So this is the first wave up. So the second wave up actually saw quite a big correction all the way down to around 48. So once again, it's always shaking just below the $50 psychological support. And thereafter, majority of the retail investors or panic sellers will come in and either stop loss or start to turn short. So you can see that after which we managed to go back up and hit a high of about 51 to 52. And we had a very nice pullback here. This pullback is pretty nice and healthy is because you can see that previous resistance has now turned into support. You can look at the cloud on the way down, the cloud out as a support. So this is a very good support for Prosus, and it's currently holding well at 50, 80 around those levels. So now, if you put this arrow up for another bullish momentum, you can see that Prosus may be going about 54.20. May not happen today, it may happen tomorrow. 54.20. But that being said, I think we may potentially face a fake breakout at 54.20 unless there is a lot of momentum here. You can see that we test a triple top here. And now it's currently heading to about 54.20, perhaps in the upcoming 2 days or tomorrow even. So we need to be careful here. In the event that there is insufficient volume, then market makers may just potentially do a fake breakout here. So they do a fake breakout and then after prices will go back down again. And ideally, this resistance and this support here should hold for the short-term plotting. As for the long term, where exactly are my potential supports? Where exactly my potential targets and resistance for Prosus? You can see that this is the first wave down here from a low of around 40 to a high of this high was 53.90. So that was almost a $14 climb for the first wave up. So the second wave up, we may potentially be looking at a high of 61 to 62. So 61 to 62 may be a potential short-term target for Prosus. And this may coincide with the clouds on the upcoming days. You can see that there's a cloud resistance upcoming. So Prosus may be looking for these clouds as a form of resistance. So let's take a look at the 2 hour chart to get a better idea of the potential resistance before we actually hit this 61, 62 target. So you can see that after in the event that we manage to clear this 53 to 54 resistance with good volume, then potentially we may be punching up all the way here. So this is essentially my first potential resistance for Prosus. You can see that previously we actually found some resistance here at around 56.70. So this will be quite a difficult resistance for Prosus to clear. Even if it does clear, we need to be very careful of fake breakouts. Fake breakouts would have candles that look something like this, where in the morning, the market makers actually push prices back up. But during the day, they actually finish the day with a day low. So that is not a very good sign. It's actually a very bearish looking candle. So that is not looking good in the event that it happens just above a very strong resistance level. And in the event that we do actually break it, then my next resistance will actually be about 59 to about the $60 psychological support, psychological resistance here, because you can see that once again, there are many sellers at this area here. You can look at it. There's a lot of sellers, and previous support may also eventually turn into resistance at around 59 to $60. And of course, in the event that we have sufficient momentum, then we should be able to see 61 to $62, which is a potential short-term target for Prosus. So yeah, just to recap, Prosus is looking good on the daily charts. And MACD is also turning up pretty well. So far, there is no lack of momentum. The momentum is still there. And ideally, in the event that we can clear this 53 to 54 resistance, we should be able to see 61 to 62 with 56 and 59 as potential resistance for Prosus in the short term. So yeah, if there's any changes, I'll give you guys an update. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe as you'll keep the uptrend on our channel intact. Leave a comment below if you have any other stock TA requests. Till we meet again, appreciate the manipulation.